Hello, my name is Megan. I am reviewing the second book in the Saga of Darren Shan, which is this one, The Vampire's Assistant, and it is has the same name as the movie. I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was like really tense, a lot more tense than the first book. There was like more action, which I thought was really cool. We got introduced more to like some new characters. Like there was a character called Sam who I really liked. He was like wanting to get really involved with the circus, and he was friends with Darren and Ever, who is the snake guy who was like briefly in the first book. I think he was at the end of the circus freak show. I think he was at the end of that with his snake, and so he was in it a lot more, which I thought was really cool, and I really liked his relationship with Darren. Like their friendship was great, and um, who else was in it? Oh, the little people were in it a lot more. I think they're really cute. Like I saw them in the movie, and I just thought they were like really cute, but they're like kind of creepy. Um, like Ever told this story about some guy called Brad, I think, which is funny because one of my friends is named Bradley. Anyway, um, and he like was doing all these pranks on everyone, like including the little people, and they pretty much had enough of all that pranking, and they uh basically he got like this bracelet. Brad, he got this bracelet from someone and it like wouldn't fall off, and it was like this golden bracelet, and then Ever was like cleaning their like pots that they'd eaten from. Bradley had also Brad, sorry, had disappeared at the time, and they thought he just like moved on because that's pretty normal with the circus freak show, and so he finds the bracelet in the pot. So I'm pretty sure those little people ate Brad. So yeah, that was like kind of creepy, and I was like, oh my, these people are like serious. Don't mess with them. And I think Darren kind of got that message as well, because like he was always polite to them. I mean, not that he wasn't before, but he was just like extra careful, I suppose. So I thought that was like an interesting little bit that was in the book, wasn't in the movie. And who else? There was RV. He was a new character introduced. He was like with, I think, Eco Warriors, you maybe called them. And yeah, there was like a big drama with him. I don't want to say too much in case I spoil it, because it's like a major spoiler for like near the end of the book. But he was not happy with how the people in the freak show were being treated. Like he thought that the Wolfman being caged up, he didn't like that, and he just thought that the freaks were being the people who were in the show were like being taken advantage of. So he didn't like that, and I really enjoyed this book. I actually preferred it to the first one. I thought it was a lot more like tense, and there was a lot more drama and action. I thought it was great, and I really liked the character of Sam. Really liked Evra. Obviously, I really like Darren. I do really like Crepsley, even though he's like still a little bit grumpy and a little bit cold. I still really like him. Um, yeah, I mean, there weren't really any characters who I didn't like. I thought it was very good, and also Mr. Tiny was introduced. I forgot to say that. He was introduced, and he seemed very creepy. Like pretty much hinted that he ate kids, and I was just like, oh my, that is like so creepy and awful and horrible. Like no, get away. Yeah, so I didn't really like him, I suppose. And I mean, I didn't like him in the movie. Like, he's a good villain, sure, but like, them villains that you like love to hate. He's basically one of those. Um, so yeah, I mean, I think it's a very good book series, and I strongly recommend that you read it, especially if you love stuff about vampires. There's even like pretty much a guy who's a werewolf, even though he's like half man, half wolf. Basically seems like a werewolf to me. And what else is it? Well, there's the snake guy Evra. There's a Beard Lady. She was in a first book. I don't think she was in this one too much, but anyway. So you get to know more about the freaks a little bit, which was cool. Yeah, I thought this book was great, to be honest. I would give it a 5 stars out of 5. Last one was probably a 4 star, but I did love it. I think it is a great book series that you should definitely read. Get into it if you can find it in a library, bookstore, online, Amazon, somewhere, charity shop. Anyway, anywhere you can find it, basically just read it because it is such a good book. Like, I really strongly recommend these books. They're great. Anyway, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you again. Bye!